Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Mobility Sunday. Last week we focused a little more on the squat. Today we're going to bring in upper body and we're going to focus a little more on the shoulders so we can get those shoulders stronger, get them a little looser, whatever it is guys. We're going to do a similar format and having 3 different flows, which you can either take away to do in your morning or nighttime routine or before and after a workout. All right, work with whatever works best for you. And if you have any questions, then feel free to let me know. We're going to start off today by actually warming up our wrists. And this is a wrist warm up that I've been doing a lot recently before any kind of pushing workout. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, just to begin to get a little motion in both your wrists and shoulders. So starting off in the tabletop position, guys, we're going to open up the palms of your hands, pushing to the floor. We're going to get those shoulders over those fingertips, try to get as far as we can, and then push back. That's rep 1. We're going to do that for 4 more reps. 5 total. This is 2, 3, 4. Begin to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. No particular breathing pace. Once the 5 reps are complete, flip the fingertips to face your knees. You're going to feel a forearm stretch. Same format, guys. 1, 2, 3. If you're doing this on the floor, the CFW or Westchester Fit rather, then grab an ab mat for this, guys. And 5 reps. Cool. Now from here, we're going to bring our fingertips together. The tops of your hands are going to go down to the floor. Please be very gentle here, guys. We're going to rock side to side. Going over to one shoulder, and over to the other. This is rep 2. We're going to do this for 10 total reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up, tall kneel position. Just shake it off, guys. Do a little wrist rotations, whatever feels good. We're going to repeat that for 1 more set before we get started with our first piece. So, fingertips face forward, spread them apart, and get those shoulders over the fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and flip the fingertips around, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Be gentle here, guys. Bring the fingertips together and sway side by side. 1, 2, a little slower than last time. 3, it's a slow dance, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys. So to start off our upper body series, what else than your cat-cow? We're going to do this as a little warm-up piece, guys, and we're going to repeat this for 2 sets. So cat-cow. From there, we're going to go into our thoracic rotation and then go into a down dog. So for the cat-cow, guys, we're going to do 6 very, very slow reps. So as you begin to breathe in, you're going to tighten up your belly. As you exhale that air out, guys, I want you to start off with your lower back, visualizing one spine, stacking over the other, rounding out. Once you're here, you're pushing through the floor as hard as you can. Then slowly bring the spine back to how it was. You're going to begin to arch that back. Look straight ahead, guys. That's 1 rep. Let's go ahead and do that for 5 more reps. You can go at your own pace. You can follow me along here, guys. I just completed rep number 2. Breathing in, exhale as I begin to round out that back. Every time you round out, really push through the floor, guys. 4 is complete. I'm going to start my 5th rep. 5 reps down. 1 more to go. Rep 6. Cool. From here, let's go back to that tabletop. And we're going to do a thoracic rotation, guys, but we're going to add a little twist to it. So we really want to isolate that shoulder. So starting off with your knees spread apart under your hips, hands under your shoulders. First step, we're going to place our right hand behind your head. So we're going to work on our right side. left hand will replace where that right hand was, okay? And now hips are gonna go back to your heel. That left arm, you're gonna keep outstretched, core is gonna keep nice and engaged. I'm gonna focus on bringing that elbow down to the floor. This is my first rep here, guys. Once I'm as low as I can, I'm gonna open up my shoulder, extending as far as I can. This is rep 1. Let's bring that elbow back down. We'll continue doing this, guys, until 5 reps are complete. This is rep 2. Coming back up. Rep 3. We're trying to minimize movement coming from your hip, guys. Mostly trying to just focus on that shoulder. Rep 4. And rep 5. Okay. Bring your hand back to neutral, back to that tabletop. Repeat the same thing on the other side, guys. Hips go back, left hand comes behind your head, right hand replaces where the left was, elbow comes down, and twist away. Elbow comes down, and twist away. Elbow comes down, and twist away. 3. Elbow comes down, and twist away. 4. One more time, and 5. All right, guys, from here, we're gonna push back into our down dog position, and we're gonna hold this for 30 seconds, okay? So starting off in your tabletop, we're gonna extend the legs into that plank. On my count, guys, we're gonna shove the hips as far back as you can, trying to get those head in between the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and go. Here, you can pedal your feet out. You can try to reach for your opposite toes. So right hand to left foot, vice versa. All I'm focusing on here for myself, guys, is just really trying to drive my head as far down as I can. Take a deep shoulder stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it back to plank. And if you're at home, guys, you can, well, you should be at home. You can do this for 1 more set. From here, let us move on to flow number 1. What we just did was just a way to warm the shoulders up, warm up that upper back for these next few movements. So flow number 1, guys, is going to involve the prone swimmer hover, one of my personal favorites to get that shoulder strength up. And then movement 2, which will be a quadruped shoulder controlled articulate rotation. Yes, very fancy. I'll show you what it looks like, guys. So for the prone swimmer hover over, guys, we're only going to do that for 5 very, very slow reps. And what this is going to do is going to work on your range of motion for the shoulder. And what we're going to need to make sure is that we're keeping the core, the glutes on. So we're going to get into a prone position. Okay. From this prone position, I'm going to keep my feet on the ground, but I'm going to keep my chest up. My hands are going to go behind my head, keeping those elbows up. What I'm going to do first, guys, think of a swimming pattern. We're going to reach the hands forward, straighten them out, begin to rotate them around. Once the hands get around shoulder level, begin to flip the palms back to the sky. Begin to bring your arms back until you're in chicken wing position. This is halfway through the first rep. We're going to reverse that process as the hands come back through the middle, flip it over. This is rep 1. Go ahead and repeat this, guys, for 4 more reps. Again, we want to take this nice and slow. I'm on my 2nd rep, halfway through. Before I start my 3rd rep, I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to slowly exhale as I bring the hands around, using the oxygen to help me move. Then we'll go ahead into rep 4. And final rep. And 5. Alright, guys. From here, we're going to move on to our 2nd movement. So, quadruped refers to the position. Quadruped or tabletop, hands into shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Shoulder is what we're working on. Controlled articulate rotation, where CARS is what the movement is going to be. So I'm just going to demo the first rep. We're not going to count this one, guys, and I'm going to use my right hand. So before I start, tighten up. So strong back, strong core, strong pressing through the palms. I'm going to create a karate chop with my right hand. I'm going to reach forward. From here, I'm going to bring my arm as far up as I can, keeping tension. Once I can't move it back anymore, I'm going to begin to flip that palm around. Think of a windmill fashion, and then bring it back to that starting position. I'm going to reverse that process. Okay, so reversing it would just mean leaning back with your thumb, going back to that initial start point. We're going to go ahead and do this for 5 reps per side. All right, starting with the right side, guys, and up. What you're going to try to do as you flip that palm over, or rather try to not do, is not move your hips. So if you're finding difficulty, you're kind of opening up your chest using your opposite hand to push back from, that's not what you want to do. You want to focus on that one right side. That's rep 1. I'm going to go ahead and start my second rep. Keeping a strong press through with the left hand. It's on the ground because that's what's supporting my weight. Rep 2. Go ahead and reach around. And rep 3. Reach forward, going for rep number 4. Notice how every time I restart, guys, every time I'm going back, I lead with that thumb. Okay? And final rep. If you feel any pain with this, guys, then stop the movement, right? Or don't go to the range of motion that you feel the pain. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. This is definitely tighter for me. 1. Don't forget to neglect that breathing. 2. 3. 4. Final one coming up. 5. All right, guys. That is flow number 1. We would go ahead and repeat this for a second set. Flow number 2, guys, we're going to involve a little more stretching here. So we're going to work on your twist across. We're going to work on your thread the needle. And we're going to work on a child pose walkthrough. So starting with a twist across, guys, I'm going to start off at the bottom of the push-up position. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds per side. Extend that right arm out to the side, kick the left leg over, and start. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm pushing through that left hand, keeping that right shoulder on the ground as best as I can. Still keeping my core nice and engaged. We got 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch. Right hand comes in, left arm comes out to the side, and stretch. 30 seconds here, guys. Fifteen seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. From here, guys, we're going to push up into a tabletop position. And copying that 30-second pattern, we're going to do thread the needle hold. So I'm gonna bring that right hand through. After I bring that right hand through, getting the shoulder all the way down, I'm gonna extend my left hand forward and across. So let's get ready for this, guys. Right hand comes down, left hand goes forward and across. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk that hand back across, bring it in, and switch. Left hand goes through, right hand goes forward and across. 30 seconds starts now. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it across, back to the middle. And now from here, guys, we're going to go into a child's pose walkthrough. We're going to go ahead and do this for 10 reps or 5 per side. So knees apart, feet together, walk the hands forward. From here, I'm going to walk my hands to the left, right hand stacked over that left side, drop my head down, repeat to the other side. This is going to be the second rep. Bring it over, other side, rep number 3. Walk it across, over to the other side, rep number 4. Walk it across, over to the other side, rep number 5. Walk it across, other side, rep number 6. Walk it across, I'll get more of a side angle here for you guys, rep number 7. Go ahead for rep number 8. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a front angle too. Then walk it across, rep number 9, and final one, rep number 10. Back to the middle, guys, and at home, you can repeat this for 2 more sets. Remember, guys, these are different flows that you can split apart. If you're following along with this video, doing everything straight through is acceptable. What we're gonna finish off with, guys, is gonna be a crab hold and some yoga push-ups. So for this, we're gonna open up that chest as best as we can. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. And for the yoga push-ups, guys, I'm gonna show you a way that you can modify it if necessary. So, crab hold position here. We're gonna have our fingertips face the same direction of our gaze. From here, my hips go in as close as I can, and I'm gonna push my hips to the sky as my head falls back into a neutral position. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, and extend. Feel a deep stretch across the shoulders. Breathe in, push through the heels. We have just around 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lower your hips to the floor, guys. From here, we're going to flip it on over. We need a yoga push-up. So, yoga push-up, guys, we're going to create some more movement in that shoulder. So, we're going to start off at the top of a plank, drop our chest down. From here, we're going to think of pushing away from the floor, getting our hips to the sky. Okay? We're going to roll it back forward. That'll be rep number 1. If you have trouble doing a push-up, guys, what you're going to do, you're going to start off in a tabletop position, drop your chest to the ground, then from here, you're going to push up, and then pick up your knees, getting your head in between the shoulders. I'll show you that one more time. Tabletop, push up, push back, knees come up, okay? Follow along with whichever one you're gonna do today, guys, for 5 reps. And chest comes down, push away, 1, roll it forward, down, push back, 2, roll it forward, down, push back, rep 3. I apologize if you just did an upper body workout, guys. 4, and 5. All right, guys. And with that, it would conclude our session for today. Again, feel free to pick any of these flows to continue working on your shoulder health, shoulder mobility, shoulder strength. That's what these are for. And if you have anything you may want to see, guys, or something you want to work on, please shoot me a message, and I look forward to seeing you next time.